So we left you with a cliffhanger last time, Lauren.
Why?
Yeah, that was a huge episode. Miss Calendar getting murdered by Angel. That's gonna leave you in a downer. You know?
Like big time.
Layer Boy Productions, one of our patrons on our Patreon page there, has mentioned something about Giles and Jenny's relationship. And at least they felt that it was underrated on the show. It was not given its full potential. And they kind of wanted your thoughts. Like, what did you think about the fact that she's gone? Like, just like that. And they didn't really ever get to really fully have anything real there. It was like so close, and then yeah.
The fact that she's gone to begin with was just like, for me, I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
How? But yeah, that is very sad, I guess. I never really thought of Jenny and Giles like all that much with everything else going on. It was always just kind of like, oh, this is an interesting, weird subplot. Like, that's cute,
right.
I guess. But
right.
But that is very sad that it was cut short like that, and they never got to meet right there in the middle, fully knowing each other.
So, from your perspective, were you at all, like, I know that there was a lot going on, but were you at all wondering, like, will they ever, like, will they? Is this going to happen?
Not really. I didn't give it a whole lot of thought. Clearly nobody is safe, so.
Right. Well, with that being said, I'm not going to tell you anything about this episode, except,
yeah, don't tell me anything about the episode. How about we just leave it at that?
The story continues. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's a given, though.
Here.
Given it's the next episode, the story continues.
We're not finished! You don't care anymore, is that it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I feel.
Then tell me you don't love me. Say it!
I don't. Now let me go.
No, a person doesn't just wake up one day and stop loving somebody.
What?
That's like, they're really over dramatic here.
Hey! Oh my God.
What happened?
What happened? You just went OJ on your girlfriend.
This is nuts.
Wow.
We weren't even fighting a few minutes ago.
If we weren't,
The janitor
I swear
shows
to
up
God.
for no reason
You
at
were
all.
fighting, then why'd you have a gun?
I don't see any gun.
I want to thank you. What would Sunnydale High do without you around to incite mayhem, chaos, and disorder?
Well, I stopped that boy from killing his girlfriend. Ask him. Ask the janitor.
People can be coerced, Summers. I'm no stranger to conspiracy. I saw JFK.
I just love him. I don't know why. He's the worst. Oh, 55. That's the year my mom was born. That's where people go, wait, how old are you?
So, for next time, read the chapters on information grouping and binary coding. I bet you'll think coding is pretty cool.
Good lesson plans. Miss Calendar had them on her computer. I found this in her drawer. It's a rose quartz, and it has healing powers. I thought she'd want you to have it.
That's very
So
cool.
sad.
The 1929 stock market crash.
Don't forget your assignments are due on Friday, class.
Oh, I love
How are you
her.
enjoying that book I loaned you? The Hemingway.
She's in Naughty Gan.
I like it.
It's based on a true story,
Do
actually.
you recognize her?
No.
He fell in love with his...
She
But you
I
said
think
she
the
was
movie's
in the Journey of Natty Gann?
A little case of chalkboard Tourette's. All sounds like home outlet to me. I'll have you know I was just accosted by some kind of, locker monster.
Loch Ness Monster.
Locker. Monster. But,
Guess I'm done with the book learning.
sir, we have some bad poo on our hands.
Is it okay to walk here, George? It is George, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am. You go ahead.
Thanks.
George
Nice to
McFly?
You too. Drive safe. You can't make me disappear just because you say it's over.
There's no way we can be together. But it's over.
Then tell me you don't love me. Say it!
Don't let me go.
No. A person doesn't just wake up one day and stop loving somebody.
one took hard.
What's going on? What's going on? You just shot a woman. The janitor remembered everything. He knew he'd killed this poor woman, but he had no idea why.
What about the gun? Did you find it?
No, it's Jenny.
What?
She died here under tragic circumstances, and now she's trapped.
But
Thousand is better
These
than
fights these couples keep having, it's sort of specific.
She's right. It's a pattern that doesn't fit with the way Miss Calendar died. It says a student murdered a teacher on the night of the Sadie Hawkins dance.
I'm always
The rumor
impressed.
was they were having an affair and she tried to break it off. After he killed her, he went into the music room and shot himself.
When did it happen?
1955.
How did you know?
Okay, here's the new strangeness. I dreamt about this woman, Grace Newman, the other day. Her and this guy.
He's the one. He did it.
Tonight, because I'm organizing a boycott. Do you realize that the girls have to ask the guys and pay and everything? I mean, whose genius idea was that?
Obviously, some hairy-legged feminist.
Exorcism.
Are you crazy? I saw that movie. Even the priest died.
The balcony? That's where the original teacher died back in 1955, and that teacher last night. We need to create a Mangus tripod.
A what?
One person chants here on the hot spot, and the other three chant in other places around the school, forming a triangle. Oh, I almost forgot. I made us all scapulas.
Okay, so we can flip the ghost over when it turns a nice golden brown?
Scapula, not spatula.
I has one.
You wear it around your neck for protection.
They haven't even started.
God, Widow, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be inside.
Me? What about you?
I think I may be close to contacting Jenny.
How do you really feel, Lauren? Oh.
It's just so funny. Whoa!
Yeah, that would be pretty scary.
Just calm down.
Are you all right?
Giles, Jenny could never be this mean.
I know.
I shall confront and expel all evil.
I shall totally confront and expel all evil.
Out of marrow and bone.
Never to come here again.
That's not it.
I'd say school's out for good.
What?
We've established, based on all the parallels and Buffy's visions, it's James's spirit.
So what do we do, Giles, about James?
Well, he's obviously reliving the night of the Sadie Hawkins dance when he killed Miss Newman. It's common enough for a spirit to do this, to recreate a tragedy.
Hey, if Sunnydale High School shuts down forever, do we automatically graduate?
But why? What does he want? Actually, that's an interesting point.
He's trying to resolve whatever issues are keeping him in limbo. But when James possesses people, they act out exactly what happened that night. So he's experiencing a form of purgatory instead. Forgiveness is impossible.
Good. He doesn't deserve it. James destroyed the one person he loved the most in a moment of blind passion. And that's not something you forgive. No matter why he did what he did, and no matter if he knows now that it was wrong and selfish and stupid, it is just something he's gonna have to live with.
Oh, God. Giles!
The school's deserted. There's no way for James to play his part. There's no man inside for him to possess.
Fun fact about wasps.
someone see this coming?
I have no taste for the undead.
You're the only one. The only person I can talk to.
Gosh, Buff. That's really pathetic. I just want you to be able to have some kind of normal life. We can never have that, don't you see?
I don't give a damn about a normal life. But it's over. It has to be. Come back here. We're not finished. Then tell me you don't love me. Say it.
I don't. Now let me go.
Love is forever.
You know you don't want to do this. That's both.
Don't talk to me like I'm some stupid. Grace.
Don't do this. It was an accident and it wasn't your fault.
It is my fault. How can I?
I'm the one who should be sorry, James. No more tears.
They broke the timeline. Because he's a vampire.
Yep.
You feeling any better?
James picked me. I guess I was the one he could relate to. He was so sad.
They can both rest now.
Part of me just doesn't understand why she would forgive him.
Does it matter?
No. I guess not.
You might want to let up. They say when you've drawn blood, you've exfoliated.
What do you know about it? Let's get out of here. I need a real bile kill before it's enough to wipe this crap out of my system. Sorry. Try to have fun without me.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Sooner than you think.
I think the episode was well written in that they tied in, it wasn't just them going like, all right, let's figure out who this is and what's going on with this poltergeist-ishness situation in the school. But then they tied it in at the end to Buffy and Angel. And for a split second there, they were like their old selves. But they weren't them. But they weren't themselves. And I think that's really well done. So it's like the writers are going, we know that you want this to be a thing.
Right.
And we're going to let you see this, but it's not actually a thing.
It's actually one of my favorite episodes. It's not like the one that stands out, but it's just so well written.
There was a lot of range of emotions in this episode.
With Giles and Jenny.
You know, you can tell that Giles isn't himself, and he wanted the poltergeist so badly to be Jenny.
And then it went from being very Giles-centric to being very Buffy-centric.
Oh, yeah, like at the drop of a hat, it was just kind of like, phew, let's take this in a completely different direction. Drusilla exists in the show for something for Spike to be totally mad at Angel for, if nothing else, right now.
I love at the end how Giles is comforting Buffy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's got a lot going on in his end, but Buffy also does too. So they're both kind of suffering together at this point. Giles is a little fresher wound, but still, like, Jenny still loved Giles, whereas Angel, it's a whole different situation there.
Mm-hmm.
So, whew. Bravo to the writers of this one. Okay, well, this was another great episode of We Watch Whedon.
And we done watched it.